So that's music. What else? The news. You guys are antagonizing in the media and news on purpose. You're like Latin America, this and that. I promise you, that is not as common as you think. Is it a thing for some people? Are there like some people with African in them? Yeah, I told you my brother. You know, like it's just not as common, and it's like a small admixture. You know, and because it was illegal. You know, like if you're indigenous, it became so fucking illegal. It was leading to wars. You know, they were like, dude, we're trying to keep our bloodlines preserved. We've been through this countless times, like the Inca Empire, fucking Toltec people, you know, into the Aztecs. Like it's all a transition that happened over centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries. And so, you know, either way, that I was happy to read about BC considering a hydro dam. I think that's really going to be a good idea while they decommission the nuclear. And then I read about out west getting on board with the rainwater, or I mean the ocean water conversion, like Asia's doing. See, this is how we work with Asia. See, Asia's got a bright idea. It's all, this is going to make the natives happy here because our only wealth is in our land and in our home, right? And that's the other part, you guys. We have everything we need here. We have biofuel. We have it running. We can work with a few people and partners here inside our home safely without drilling. You know, and look at what the Gulf did. That really pissed off Mexico. And we're not trying to fucking piss off Mexico, alright? If there's anybody on the map we don't want to piss off, it's a fucking Mexican. I know. I've been doing it my whole life. Alright? So that's also a food source, and it's gonna fall into genocide because you do still have intact Mexicans and indigenous people here that these areas feed. Isn't that crazy? Like, you really do have people who go out and catch their food and their dinner every fucking day still. And that was like their way of life, you know, like island life. And that there are, like, where I'm on the Polynesian islands, that's in Hawaii, that's still what it's like. You know, so in the West Coast and stuff. And then I grew up too. My dad would take me spearfishing and stuff. So, that's a thing. Um, you know, so the cleanup, there's no life left in it, in me. Like, I may call it empty nest syndrome, but it's also like, without a family, there's no home.